Hi guys, Kristen Lee's here, and I'm doing my mid-checkpoint video. As a brief reminder, I am currently at a center in my neighborhood that is a bereavement center for children and families. We do a couple of other things there though. We have a contract with our local county court, and we do supervised and therapeutic visitations. So on the weekends, I do supervised visitation through family court. So like a mom who's restricted, or a dad who's restricted. Um, so I do those. I supervise those visits and do the documentation to send to the court. And then during the week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I facilitate a child bereavement group, and right now I'm in age 7 to 10. Um, an aspect that I've enjoyed so far is that my field supervisor has a lot of confidence in me as a social worker, as an intern, so she has allowed me to start doing the intakes for our nights in service and for our supervised visitation. That is to go over the case with the family, like what brought them to our center, how they were referred, and if the child and parents, adults who are affected by the loss are group appropriate, or if they would benefit from a more one-on-one individual counseling, which the center also does. Our clinical director does that. So I've enjoyed that aspect of it because I feel now the kids that are in my group, I know them so much more, and I feel more comfortable working with them because I have a little bit of their background and information now. A challenging aspect, honestly, and it's unfortunate to say, has been at times working with some of the other interns. So we have like 2 or 3 that are bachelor level, and it's really neat to kind of see them in their first fields placement and kind of get a feel for what social work is, and kind of see how they stretch their skills a little bit. But it's been challenging working with some of the other interns who are master level. There's a couple of in particular who don't really like to push themselves or get out of their comfort zone, um, are just really lackadaisy with their work, and it can be really frustrating. There are nights where, even though I have a co-facilitator, I pretty much feel like I'm in a group by myself. And when you have 6 to 7, 7 to 10 year olds, it can be difficult because they're not going to want to sit down and do the activity all the time. They're 7 to 10. They're in a room with markers and glitter and glue, and they're going to want to run around, and they're going to want to play games, and they're going to want to get the wiggles out before they even attempt to sit down and do any activity that I've had planned. And sometimes it can be a little chaotic, and when you have a co-facilitator who's in there but you basically feel like you're alone, you can be very exhausted by the end of the night, and then you can feel like you've wasted your time because you've played a referee all night, instead of one running point with the ones who want to act out, and then the other one sitting with the children who actually want to do the activity. I've had conversations with my field supervisor about it, and we are working through it, but it's been challenging. And what I would say I've learned about myself is that I can actually function on very little sleep. Um, I can actually really do good work when I'm absolutely exhausted. I've learned that. Um, but all jokes aside, I've become really more confident, much more confident in my skills as a social worker. My field supervisor has been very, very supportive in letting me grow and kind of feel out those skills and really hone in on them. And I now know I do have the skill set. So it's been a pretty exciting journey to kind of walk through that and watch myself walk through that and kind of get more comfortable with it. So that's all. My video ran a little long, sorry guys, but I look forward to seeing everybody else's. Take care.